The beginning of 2020 was a promising year for BENECO. After winning the most coveted award for electric cooperatives, the Ace of Tariff Award. For 3 consecutive years starting 2016, BENECO is preparing to fortify its position to win the award for the year 2020. Several projects have been lined up for 2020, but in life, many things don't go according to
Has
plan.
locked down more Chinese cities because of this mysterious coronavirus.
The first confirmed U.S. case of the contagious coronavirus now in Washington state.
World Health Organization has just declared a global pandemic.
Pandemic is not a word to use lightly.
We are all.
First of all, we now have a name for the disease, and it is COVID-19.
Year 2020 was the worst year of BENECO actually. Everything just stopped. Yung operations natin naging skeletal, tapos yung shifting, ultimo shifting, nahihirapan na tayo sa pag-cater ng mga job orders, pati ang calls, pinapauwi na din yung mga naiwang CWAA, mga associates po natin sa Consumer Welfare Office. And then, pati ang mga linemen natin, lockdown sila. So basically, hindi sila makalabas sa kanilang areas to do their job sa other areas. And also, there are cases na mga lockdown yung barangay. So hindi mo din pwedeng pasukin para i-cater yung requests nila like no light in others, mga ganyan, low voltage, and the like. So yung entirety of operations in terms of consumer request, talagang off the charts, like talagang way below. Hindi natin na-meet yung quota na fast yung pag-restore natin kasi nga dahil sa lockdown ng mga areas and certain cases.
About ang COVID, year 2021, 2020, pero nung 2021, meron pa rin COVID. Na-COVID ako. Luckily, hindi po ako natanggal sa trabaho. Yun yung maganda kay BENECO kasi nung na-COVID ako, sa immediate supervisor ko ng time is si Sir Eric. And palagi niya akong kinakamusta. Palagi niya akong tinatanong kung ano na po yung nararamdaman ko. Talagang lockdown po lahat. Hindi po kami nag-entertain ng face-to-face na mga requests, ganun. So, lahat po ng communication is through online or through call po. So, nung time na yun, nung na-COVID po ako, I thought matatanggal na ako sa trabaho kasi more than a month po ata akong isolated. Kasi pabalik-balik po eh.
Suki.
Oo po. Suki sa COVID.
The impact of the pandemic and its consequences are felt all over the world. The government officials decided to start lockdowns and isolation quarantines. Numerous establishments were forced to close. This greatly affected our economy. BENECO sales plummeted, several consumers could not pay their bills on time. But all hope is not lost. In coordination with the government, discounts and program were created to help consumers for the payment of their bills. Through the Energy Regulatory Commission, the feed-in tariff allowance and universal charge were not collected during the first few months of the lockdown. Programs for the installment of payment of bills were also created. Mobile collection centers were also implemented for easier payment. Meter reading schedules were adjusted. Through Philrica, discounts for the electric bills were implemented with their program. In the end of 2020, in spite of all the challenges brought by the pandemic, BENECO successfully won the Ace of Tariff Award for the 4th consecutive year.
Iti panagtultuloy ti kang runaan adamag. Nagunod manan ti Benguet Electric Cooperative wenno BENECO ti may kapat nga Ace of Tariff Award gapo iti pangipaayda iti kababaan nga electricity rate kadagiti member consumers. BENECO saan ang magpatumpal iti power outage ita a Disyembre. Detalye manipod kini Jorton Campana.
Tinagiragsak ti Benguet Electric Cooperative uno BENECO. Ti panagawat damanen iti Ace of Tariff Award ita atawan. Manipod iti Philippine Rural Electric Cooperatives Association wenno PhilReca. Daytoyen ti may kapat a daras sipud 2016 anaawat ti kooperatiba ti kapada a pamigbig. Gapo iti panangipaayda iti kababaan nga electricity rate uno singer iti kuryente kadagiti member consumers. Manipod kadagiti amin nga electric cooperatives iti entero a pagilian.
We are very happy and proud to tell our member consumers that comparing all consumers all over the country, they have paid less in terms of cost of electricity.
Sigon kanilikuban, saan dapay anang ipangato iti singer ti kuryente kadagiti consumer. Iti agdama, dumanon pa lang iti 4 pesos, aging nga 7 pesos and 50 centavos per kilowatt hour, ti singer ti BENECO. May saritoy kadagiti maipan nakalda na pintas a serbisyo ti kooperatiba kadagiti amin na member consumer iti probinsya ti Benguet ken Baguio City.
Well, it's not for us to say whether our services are the best, but it's for the consumers to judge us whether we are giving the service that they deserve.
Impanamnama met ti BENECO nga awan tinaituding nga power outage itaabulan para iti panakarambak ti Pasko aging ga iti baro atawan. Malaksid kadagiti saan ang mapakadaan nga insidente a posible ang mga epektar iti linyada. Jorton Campana para iti pagilian.
2020 was one of the hardest year that BENECO experienced. Apart from its struggle with the pandemic, BENECO lost its commander-in-chief. The loss devastated the cooperative, but his legacy lives on. And with the end of an era, promises new beginnings. Yet what began was the catalyst of the unthinkable, the power struggle for the position of general manager. The leadership crisis that brought chaos in the peaceful city of Baguio and Benguet. One breezing dawn, a group of police officers and NBI personnel took over the BENECO headquarters that restricted employees of BENECO to enter their own workplace.
Pasadan biglang, na-take over ang BENECO, which is like very devastating.
Mixed emotions matlaang ta syempre an mo amuno talaga DJ first an nga amo DJ trabaho no adapay pero DJ mat na pag-usapan nga DJ agwalk peace walk and then DJ lang nagkagulo di entrada medyo adati nasaktan adati na durun-durun piman adapay tiste nga mabugbog or whatever pero DJ matkit di nakaya matkit di empleyado ti BENECO syempre
ang kanilang opisina mula sa anilay illegal takeover ng National Electrification Administration o NEA at PNP Cordillera. Nagsagawa rin ng consumer owners ng vigil sa labas ng opisina upang mapigilan ang sakaling pagbalik ng kabilang.
First nga i-check tayo kadagi computers, papel tayo, tadagita importante, papel, computers, di system tayo, nanyating kaskastada. Di CWO, di napan kami, nagulo di applications, di table, computers, nagulo amin. Talaga nga chinek mi ko talaga gaya mainusar da di office mi. So parang kabubutang kasi nanyating kastada nga ta, no adapay lang nga dagida do mga applications or dagida papel nga dagida like reports, dagita, importante dagita. Luckily, adamat kid di amin, dagida papel tayo, kasjay. And then at least relief tayo nga nabawian ni BENECO. So, DJ, na okay na, DJ, kung tayo nga mag-start tayo itapay lang agrugi DJ problema iti BENECO. Karkaro ta DJ, consumer like tagamin diti bangir nga, adog complain, adog unget, kasi nagbayad kami mod, apay nga, adapay lang, nagbayad kami tikas, tikitan mi di resibo, hala, di dabangin nga nagbayad, dagita, reconciliation, nagrugrugi ti problema tayo, adamot lang daging nagipasa ti applications sabas-sabaling applications, nagulo, kasta. So, hanggang naurnos nga naurnos, step by step, naurnos nga naurnos dagiti concerns tayo, and basit na buhay ulit si BENECO, aray dagiti BENECO empleyado, and DJ,
overwhelming to the point na hindi mo na alam kung ano dapat ang gagawin natin. And then after that, we took it on our own na magkaroon dito ng parang events or activities every day and every night, pati madaling araw. And we are very thankful to all the MCOs that came together to hold our stand.
The change in NEA administrator has made a significant impact in the leadership crisis of BENECO with the support and guidance of the good city mayor and involvement of empowered member consumer owners. BENECO has gradually retrieved its own way forward. BENECO is currently on the process for franchise renewal. BENECO is also working on its competitive selection process for the short term, 2024 to 2028, for the power supply requirements of BENECO.
Our franchise will expire on March 20, 2028. So, kailangan na nating i-process yung application natin for the franchise renewal. So, we are very thankful that our good congressman sa Baguio City, si Congressman Go, filed HB 6145 last November of 2022. So, ang aim nito is to extend or renew the franchise for another 25 years. So, as of ang update ngayon, last March 6 pala of 2023, nagkaroon na ng first hearing doon sa Committee on Legislative Franchises. So, and then we hope na magkakandak ulit sila ng hearing kasi hindi siya natapos because some of the requirements hindi natin nakuha during that time. Like yung Certificate of Good Standing from the National Electrification Administration. Since AA na si BENECO, ang categorization niya sa NEA, we can already continue with the application. So hopefully, in the very near future, tatawagin ulit tayo for the next or for the second hearing doon sa second and final hearing doon sa Committee on Legislative Franchises. Since alam naman natin na numbers ang labanan dito, we hope that our congressman dito sa CAR will support us. We wrote them, including yung ibang kasamahan natin doon sa Power Block. For sure naman they're going to support us. And then, we are also seeking the support of all the member consumer owners to support yung renewal of the franchise. So, yung iba nating mga kasamahan, sa LGUs, meron na silang mga pinasa na resolutions supporting our franchise renewal. As of now, meron ding mga nagsasign ng petition in support of the franchise renewal. So, hopefully kung makagather tayo ng massive support from the public, wala na sigurong reason ang Congress not to grant the legislative franchise. So that's for the renewal of the franchise. Okay? So next, sa power supply naman, our power supply contract with Team Energy will expire on March 12 of 2024. So kaya tayo nagkakandak ng bidding ngayon. Actually, nag-start na tayo ng bidding activities natin last 2020 pa. Unfortunately, hindi natin natapos yung process na sinalihan natin, including the other members of the CAR and Region 1 electric cooperatives. So this year, just recently, just this year, nag-conduct ulit tayo ng bidding. So mag-isa na si BENECO, hindi na tayo kasama doon sa grupo. So nag-publish na tayo ng invitation to bid last October 8 and then last October 15. And then may bumili ng bidding documents. So nag-conduct tayo ng pre-bid conference last October 23, 2023. And then we are hoping na matapos yung process sana kung magsasucceed yung bidding natin, matatapos natin sana by end of December. So yun po yung goal natin.